Welcome back. In this tight labor market and sluggish economy, businesses are looking for ways to save money without burning out their employees from the pressure of increasing profits. Well, our maverick of the morning is here to tell us about a group of workers that may be able to help and that many companies may not know even exists. Tony Collette is a leading expert on a concept called the volunteer workforce. Tony, welcome. Good morning.
Thanks, Alex. Nice to be here.
Sounds too good to be true. Volunteer workforce?
Right.
Can you explain?
Certainly. Well, the issue here is about money. It's about competitive advantage. It's about how to solve your staffing shortages. And the short story is, for 30 years, businesses have been teaming up with nonprofits and solving their staffing shortages by hiring volunteers.
So they're paying here. It's
they're
not
paying here.
totally
Right.
volunteer.
Yes, the workers, the volunteer workers, are not paid at all. The businesses are buying tax-free contract labor from nonprofits at or below market rates. They buy just the amount of work they need and no more.
So the money goes from the hirer to the nonprofit.
Right. The money goes directly from the business that needs these workers to the nonprofit.
Ben, sounds pretty good, huh?
It does indeed. I think most businesses would find it very appealing. Tony, could you give us a profile of the typical volunteer and maybe how that profile is changed or has changed, or maybe it hasn't changed, but a profile?
Sure. The typical volunteer worker today is someone whose career issues are resolved. They're a professional person who's giving up their weekend time. They're a stay-at-home mom. They're a student. They're someone who is very committed to a cause, and because of that commitment, they're willing to give away their free time in exchange for the money from a business that would support the cause of their choice. The typical volunteer could be someone from a school organization, a medical organization, the Sierra Club, auxiliaries on a military base. Anything, almost any true nonprofit. Not Bob's Church down the street. It has to be a real bona fide nonprofit. But it's a great solution.
Tony, can the volunteers themselves get a tax benefit from this?
The volunteer workers themselves do not get any tax benefit from this, but the IRS rules are fabulous because the business pays no taxes on this contract labor they buy. They pay no overtime, no benefits. There's no cost other than the base rate, and the nonprofit pays no taxes on this income, and those are the IRS rules. And so if you play by the rules, there's no taxes on either side.
Tony, which Fortune 500 companies are taking advantage of this?
Fortune 500, well, Premier Parks, for instance, owns 31 amusement parks in America. I can't honestly say that I know they're a Fortune 500 company, but they're a very large company. Companies such as Fazoli's, it's an upscale Italian fast food restaurant with 360 locations. Each location is encouraged to use volunteer workforces as a competitive advantage in the marketplace, and it works very well for that.
Tony Collette, thank you very much.
Certainly.
I'm glad AOL Time Warner is hearing about this as well. Appreciate it.
You bet.
Okay. The markets right now, you can see somewhat mixed. Dow getting hit a little bit, NASDAQ up slightly.